Hey everyone, my name is Jake. This is James with Cinemato. Today, I've got my trusty Nikon D3100. He's got his trusty D7. And photography is all about stepping outside your limits, so here you go.
Awesome, there you go. That's actually a Canon 7D, just so you know. Canon puts their Ds after the numbers, so it's all right though. You'll learn.
That's what this is all about, learning.
So what are we doing today?
Well, we're gonna be shooting a Saturn Sky and we're gonna be using each other's cameras and we're gonna see how that works, figure out all the quirks of each, see what we come up with.
Cool, and one of the advantages to doing this challenge, these are both crop body cameras. We're using the same focal length, 35mm prime lenses, and we've got CPLs. So basically, I mean, models may vary, but pretty much an even playing field. So it should be interesting to see how it turns out. Okay, so one of the things that I'm trying out while I do this, typically when I shoot a car stationary, what I like to do is bracket my exposures, give it a turn on the polarizer, turn my polarizer again to cut reflections on a different area of the car, bracket my exposures again. That way I can get as much detail in the highlights and the shadows as possible. And then I just put all that stuff together in Photoshop. So that's the strategy that I'm taking as I work with this car. So we'll go talk to Jake and we'll see if he has any idea what he's doing and what his strategy is.
I'm doing the same thing he is, just with a little bit less finesse because I don't have a tripod, so I'm kind of relying on Photoshop's auto-align to get my bracketed exposures lined up. Generally in the past, this has worked fairly well, at least reasonable. One thing I am going to do when I get home after using this 7D is throw my D3100 in the garbage.
Get it!
Well, we started in parking garage, we ended up in Old Town. We did some roller shots with the Sky. I really enjoyed using that Canon. High resolution display made it real easy to see what I was doing after I went back to look at my pictures. What do you think of the D3100?
I hated it at first. Once I kind of figured out the settings, how to adjust stuff on there, it made it a lot easier. It's kind of hard to tell with the display on the back how the pictures have actually turned out so far, so I'll have probably a stronger opinion once I get them on a computer and I can check them out. But after you figure it out, it's actually not a bad little camera, so I'm excited to see how this all turned out.
I'm really looking forward to editing these. Had a blast. The weather managed to hold out for us. It's an uncharacteristically cool-ish morning in the summer in Wichita, and
yeah, not too bad. A little gray to start, but we got some clouds in the sky, blue skies, so.
I was hoping for a bit more texture, but it didn't turn out the worst.
Yeah, that's Kansas. At least the wind died down though. So anyway, that's it for today, and we'll post the pictures up on our Facebook channel, Facebook page, not channel. We'll post the pictures up on Facebook as soon as we're done with them, and we'll see you guys there.